Hi, I'm Kyle, and this video is going to explain some of my finance tips. To start, it's good to think of your money as three separate pots. Firstly is your cash in hand. That's the money you have access to right now on your current account, your debit card, your credit card. Anything you can instantly pay with is your cash in hand. Secondly is your accessible savings. And this is cash which is in your savings accounts but can be accessed within a maximum of 3 days. So you can easily get to it in case you need that money. And that's going to be used as your rainy day fund. A surprise purchase comes up. Okay, I've still got money. I can put it into my cash in hand and then spend with. Finally is your untouchable savings. This is money that is going to be locked away for months or years and includes stuff like your fixed rate bonds, your stocks and shares investments, crypto investments, whatever you want. That's the stuff you want to stick away for the longer term. Okay, now you understand the three separate pots. The next most important thing is tracking your money. And I recommend doing this on a monthly basis to make sure when your paycheck comes in, you allocate it to the different pots, to the different savings accounts, to the different investment accounts, whatever, and then you can leave it until next month's paycheck. There is an Excel linked in Carl's Finance Tips, which is linked below, which can kind of show you how to track it. But literally you just need to put this much in this account, this much in this account, this much in this account. There you go. Now you have the ability to track your money in the three separate pots. You want to understand how to allocate between those pots. And what we're going to need to do that is to understand your monthly spend. This varies individual to individual and circumstance to circumstance. So there's three ways to figure out your average monthly spend. Firstly, you set yourself a very strict budget that you stick to. Secondly, you manually go back through your bank accounts and see what you spend on a monthly basis. Or thirdly, you connect your bank accounts to an open banking app which can show you a consolidated version of all your spending. And again, there's some links down in Carl's Finance Tips to those apps. Okay, now you have your monthly spend figure. Now let's say that's £1,000. We now know how to allocate between those three pots. So your cash in hand pot, you're going to allocate on average 1 month's spend, so £1,000. Okay, if you want to add more, you can, in case you're uncertain you may overspend that month. In your accessible savings, you want to put between 3 to 6 months of your average spend. So in this case, between £3,000 and £6,000 in that account. And that's because it's your rainy day fund. So I say between 3 to 6 months because it varies from individual. If you own your property, you're probably more likely to have a surprise purchase like a boiler breaking or repairs. If you own a car, you're more likely to have a surprise breakdown that you have to pay for. If you don't have those things, you may not have as sudden shocks. You don't know what's going to happen, so this accessible savings is going to try and cover you for the unpredicted. So depending on your risk tolerance, pick between that 3 to 6 month space and keep to that. That's your main objective. Make sure that is always at a point you are comfortable at. If you're saving up for something, I recommend putting that on top, okay? So once you make a big purchase, it still doesn't go below your risk, your chosen rate between the 3 to 6 months. And finally is your untouchable savings. Once you've got your paycheck in, your cash in hand is topped up to your 1 month, your accessible savings is topped up to 3 to 6 months, the rest of it should go in untouchable savings. That's your longer term accounts which are going to earn higher return and higher interest, like your stocks and shares. I include lifetime ISAs here, fixed rate bonds. There's a lot of different investment alternatives here. Again, that's a whole separate video, but there's more on Carl's Finance Tips. But that's it. It's that simple. All you need to know is your monthly spend and how you're going to allocate it between those three pots. And then your only objective is either to increase your salary and keep the spend the same, or lower your monthly spend. And that's how you're going to lead to financial independence in the future. But once you've allocated it, you can forget about it. It's working for you. It's going to be earning interest, and you've got a buffer in case you run into hardship. But yeah, hopefully that's helpful. Check out Carl's Finance Tips below. I make no money from doing this, so just go ahead and look at it and give me a message if you have any questions. Bye.